9075 Huron River Drive, Ypsilanti, Michigan, from 7 until 9 p.m. It's Jazz by the Lake for 10 weeks straight. The John E. Lawrence Summer Jazz Series 2023, starting June 30th through September 9th. Every Friday, parking is just $5. The John E. Lawrence Summer Jazz Series 2023. Don't you dare miss it. Calling all cyclists, we're talking about the two-wheel pedal pushers that love a good long ride. It's the Ride for Equity kickoff from Detroit to Ferndale and back. It's the first leg of a 7-day ride from Detroit to Mackinac. It all starts on May 21st at 8 a.m. Get your bike ready for the big Ride for Equity kickoff, starting at Marygrove College and rolling into Ferndale on May 21st starting at 8 a.m. To register, go to bldrideforequity.org. This ride is to raise funds for black entrepreneurs and bring awareness to the importance of equitable funding practices. It's 7 days of biking from Detroit to Mackinac, and it all starts at the Big Ride for Equity kickoff from Detroit to Ferndale, May 21st at 8 a.m. on the campus of Marygrove College. Go to bldrideforequity.org to register. Are you ready to ride? When it comes to your car, maintenance is vital. Routine service is key to making sure that you don't have to worry. And there's no better place than 70s Quick Lube Valvoline. They'll change your oil, and they'll use the best. Valvoline products protects 40% better against wear, resists oil breakdown 10 times better, and defends 25% more against deposits than industry standards. You also get a free 18-point safety check with every change. That includes topping off your fluids, brakes, tires, and hoses. Potential issues can be discovered during routine service. Stop by 70s Quick Lube Valvoline at 20827 John R. near 8 Mile Road in Hazel Park, or call 248-547-4114. They're open 7 days a week. At 70s Quick Lube Valvoline, they take care of business because they're the best in the business. We all get busy every day. There's work, the market, driving around town, and if you've got kids, you're the go-to person to make sure they're taken care of. You just want to relax, but there's a problem. Clothes on the bed, toys on the couch, rest is going to have to wait. It's time to call Adrian's Divine Heart and Hands Personal Concierge Service. She'll bring order to your home with a deep cleaning that will leave your home spotless, fresh and clean the way you like it. For your home or office, from top to bottom, Adrian's Divine Heart and Hands does laundry and even some small home repairs. You're busy. Call Adrian's Divine Heart and Hands at 947-985-8757. That's 947-985-8757. Adrian's Divine Heart and Hands.
You've heard, now listen.
Listen up.
WJZD Radio, Detroit.com.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Welcome to Monday. I see you guys are all in. What's up, Delron, my man, checking us out this morning? Me and Delron go way, way back to the white Mercedes-Benz days, you know. Vicky Howard Terry, good morning to you. Dawn Melody, welcome to the Rise and Grind. And Patricia Bijou, my man, 100 Grand. Mr. John B is with us this morning. We are your new number one 24-hour streaming station that plays jazz and so much more. We are WJZD Radio Detroit.com. This is the Rise and Grind Morning, and I'm your guy, Don Allen, helping you start out on this brand new week. I'm so excited today because our artist in the spotlight is one of the most spectacular singers ever. I know you guys are ready for it, too. She's as smooth as silk and cool as crushed ice into a dry martini. I'm talking about the one and only Mesa. Captain Fletcher over in Las Vegas. What's going on, my brother? This hour we're going to take a closer look at the woman from Baltimore that sang background for Stevie Wonder and lead vocals for Incognito, a group that she still performs with. We're vibing with her right now, and we'll enjoy her music all hour long. This is Flower Girl with her and my man Joelle. Also on the way, Friendly Pressure, Simple Life, Hypnotic Love. After the break, I'm going to reach back and do a memory pleaser from her. Also going to do her cover of Love is a Battlefield. It's coming up a little later. All My Life, Loving You Is Easy. Where Do You Go? Mirrors. And then we're going to close out with her and Incognito. It's going to be a great hour, musically speaking. We thank you, God, for this day. Brand new mercies. That's how I opened up my eyes. And I'm so thankful. I know you're thankful too, aren't you? Got to say good morning to everybody listening and watching from one pole to the other pole and all points in between. It is a beautiful day indeed, John. Yes, it is. Let's see who's checking us out. I know they're checking us out overseas. They seem to always do that in the morning, and I'm so grateful and thankful they're joining us. What's up, everybody over in Germany, Greece, Spain, Portugal, Morocco, Dubai, and way up in Ireland are checking us out as well. Let's see what I'm going to go to see if I can drag my map over this way. Oh, South Korea is checking us out. What's happening over in South Korea? So glad you could join us. And they're in the Philippines listening to us, as well as Malaysia and Indonesia. Oh, yeah. I'm loving this. As always, they're checking us out right here in the U.S. of A. Dale Rhyme. Yes, absolutely. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Get well soon, Jamie Foxx. God bless. All the way from the family here in Detroit, Michigan. Al Miller, good morning, my brother. Welcome to the Rise and Grind. Just saying good morning to a few people around the world checking us out over in Kansas City. It's got to be my man, my big man, Mr. Henderson, or Anderson, I'm sorry. Mr. Henderson, that was right. Okay. Also, good morning to Texas. People down in Texas. Tiffany, good morning, sweetie. How you doing? Mm-hmm. Oh, they're checking us out in L.A. ATL. Who else is this? There's so many people checking us out. Let me zoom in. We're in Kentucky and in Tennessee, over in Toronto, New York City. What's going on in the Big Apple? What's happening with you guys down in Miami? Good morning. Thank you so much for checking us out. This hour, we are chilling and vibing with the one and only Mesa. And we're going to get into a lot of her music this hour. And I'm going to let you know a little bit about her. Before we look closer at the music and the life of Mesa Leak, I got to remind you that the Tyrone E. Winfrey Senior All-Alumni Hall of Fame Gala is this weekend. It starts this Thursday. Do you got your ticket yet? Not a problem. I'm going to give you the website. You go there. You get your tickets for all the events, okay? I believe the event on Thursday at the Fox is free, but you do need tickets. So we want you to go and check that out. It's going to be spectacular. We were thankful, and it was really cool of them to invite us to be a part of it, and now we are a permanent fixture there. Let's see. It starts Thursday with an evening of fine arts at the Fox Theater, 6 p.m. And on Friday, you can revisit your old school from 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. at the high school visits. Later that evening, stop by the historic Motown Museum for the all-alumni meet and greet with music provided by you-know-who, WJZD Radio. That's right, we're going to turn Mellow Mike, and I think E.T. is going to be there. Yeah, I think E.T. is going to be it's going to be an indoor and an outdoor thing, so you guys can come and hang out and chill out. My man Tune Up is going to stop by as well, so I'm dying to work with him. I've always wanted to work with Tune Up. You know, I never told him, but, you know, I really always wanted to work with him because he's hype, and so am I, so it's got to be a hell of a combination. Later that evening, stop by Motown Museum for the all-alumni meet and greet with music provided by us. And on Saturday, join us at the Huntington Place, formerly Cobo Hall, for the All-Alumni Hall of Fame Black Tie Gala, hosted by my good friend Miss Carolyn Clifford of WXYZ Channel 7. It's going to be dynamite. You can get G'd up from the feet up. Ladies, get those pretty gowns out, you know, and fellas, get the tuxedo, get the bow tie tight and ready, you know. And I want to see everybody out there. And then stay for an exciting, fun-filled evening at the Hall of Fame Afterglow, hosted by yours truly and my man Mellow Mike. He's going to be on the ones and twos. It all starts Thursday night at the Fox Theater. If you went to school in Detroit, it's time to come home. Okay? Now, you want to go? You want tickets? Go write this down. Detroit, the letter K, the number 12.org/come home. I repeat, DetroitK12.org/come home. Or just hit me up on Facebook and say, what was that message again, Don? I'm going to repost the whole flyer as well as all the other events that we're going to be doing. Matter of fact, right after I get off the air. Happy birthday, Mindy. Tomorrow's her birthday. Happy birthday, Mindy. Thank you for checking us out on the Rise and Grind. We're checking out the music of my girl, Miss Mesa Leak. This is how we kick off the spring and summer. This is exactly how we do it. And it keeps getting better and better. On July 14th, I told you guys, we announced this last Friday, I believe it was. July 14th, get ready. WJZD is going to make history. My man, Juan Johnson, from One Media Detroit, the number 2 morning show, Morning Coffee, is checking us out this morning. What's up, my man? Janae! What's going on, Janae? Morning. I want you guys to check this out. I hope you're sitting down. Get your pens. Tickets aren't on sale yet, but they'll be on sale by about next week, I believe. July 14th, Friday night. It is the show you've been waiting for. WJZD Radio, Detroit.com proudly presents the Blackbirds. Friday night, July 14th at Masonic Temple. It's the Blackbirds. You don't want to miss this show. Tickets go on sale next week. WJZD Radio, Detroit.com proudly presents the Blackbirds. Don't you dare miss it. All the hits, Happy Music, Rock Creek Park, Walking in Rhythm, Dominoes, Places and Spaces. It's going to be all that and then some. So I know you guys got to get ready for that. We are bringing the Blackbirds. See, we're doing stuff a little different than other radio stations. Yeah, some guys, your mainstream stations, what they do is they play 20 songs in a row, then they repeat those 20 songs in a row. How many times have you ever been in the car and it's like 3:15 and you're like, oh, they're getting ready to play Kim. And Kim comes on. You don't get that here. What's up, Corey? Carolyn Hill, thank you for joining us this morning. We're just talking about the big event. Now, this weekend, it is the Tyrone E. Winfrey Sr. Hall of Fame Gala. It's called Come Home. If you went to school in Detroit, Michigan, we want you to come home. That's right. Yes, we do. I don't care where you at. We know you've gone on to do bigger and better things. We want you to do that. When you get out of high school and wherever you go. I'm reading what Juan is posting. We're the number 1 morning show. We are the GOAT of internet radio. Would you like to put that to the test, Juan? Ladies and gentlemen, Juan Johnson, my brother from another mother, is the host of the Morning Coffee Show over at One Media Radio. And he says they're the GOAT, the greatest of all time in terms of morning shows. What do you guys think? Would y'all please let Juan know who rules? Because we can just, my people will chime in. Family, would y'all tell Brother Juan we love you, but there's no shame in being number 2. Besides, it's cool in our shadow, Uh-oh, they getting on you, Juan. See, some of them never heard of you. You started it. But anyway, I digress. Now it's time to shine the spotlight. Y'all ready to do this? We are vibing with my girl, Mesa Lee. Interesting story. Before we get into her background, I got to tell you guys something about Mesa. My very first major concert that I emceed was, in fact, for Incognito at the Royal Oak Music Theater. I was scared out of my mind when Terry Arnold, he was the owner at JZZ. Corey said, media who? Brian Tinsley, good morning to you. Welcome to the Rise and Grind. Terry came to me and said, Don, I need you to do me a favor. I was like, what? I need you to MC a show. I was like, sure. When? He was like, this Saturday. Or it was a Friday or something. And I was like, cool, no problem. He's like, it pays a couple $100. I was like, fine. And I just answered it really quickly because not realizing that I had, good morning, Adrian, hey baby, Bruce Moore. I answered the question really quickly because I was excited that he had asked me to do something. And B, I thought it might be fun. And then it occurred to me, I had never, ever, ever gotten up in front of like 3,000 people at the same time. So what I did as a result, I was scared out of my mind. I asked him, hey, good morning. The Motor City, Downriver Motor City Jazz Series is with us this morning. I'll get to you in a minute, Juan. But anyway, in my story, so I asked Terry who was. He said Incognito, and that was when Positivity, the album Positivity, had just come out. And so I was like, okay, cool. So I get home, and all the way home, I was like, what am I gonna do? I hope I don't get on stage and freak out. So I went home, and this was right around the time Eddie Murphy's Raw was out. So I was watching that, and I was like, wait a minute, Eddie's standing in front of all these people, and what is he doing? That's what I need to do. I'm not telling jokes, but... So I noticed about him, then I watched Richard Pryor, then I watched Bill Cosby, then I watched a bunch of comedians, and they all did the same thing. They paced back and forth across the stage, and it helped them keep their cadence and what they're saying, and it helped them from being nervous. So that's what I did. And for me, it was a night that it blew up. I got a chance to beat Mesa and Bluey and all the rest of the guys in the band, and we had a great time. I'll never forget that night. And that's my story about me and Mesa. That's where I first met her at, back when I had hair. So let's take a look at Mesa. Well, this is Hypnotic Love. We're getting ready to go into the stop set. I tell you what, we'll hold off on her story until after the break, because I hate to start reading about it and then you guys, I have to stop. See, Juan, let's get back on Juan and One Media Morning Coffee. Funny thing about the morning coffee, he don't even drink coffee. Juan, I've never seen him drink anything, as a matter of fact. Your music has to be more diverse to hear of him. That's not making any sense. You're listening to the #1 morning show on the internet and possibly on the radio. I'm gonna give a pass to Steve Harvey because I like listening to Steve. And the rest of them I don't catch because I'm always at work. #1, tell him, baby. See? See, boy. Wanda, open up a can of you know what. This is the Rise and Grind for your Monday morning, guys. I want you to. We will be selling the tickets to the Blackbirds. The commercial will start to air. I've produced one, but I think I'm going to do another one. So, as soon as it gets produced, I will have it start. You'll hear it every freaking hour. You might hear it 2-3 times an hour. So be listening out for that. I think they're even talking about getting the Masonic Temple, the Blackbirds, and myself on Fox 2 News. So we're looking forward to that. You know, now I look better with the TV off, you know, so that's why I would not go on by myself. But there's so much coming up, and I'm excited because, all right, we've got the Come Home event happening this weekend, followed up by the Downriver Jazz Festival in Ecorse, Michigan. Then we take you out to Ypsilanti for the John E. Lawrence Jazz Festival. Then there's the Ride for Equity. Then there's the Kimmy Horn Jazz Fest. Then there's the Detroit Jazz Fest. We are going to be all over the place. Oh, you ain't going to talk about my fans now, our listeners, Juan. I ain't going to let you do that. To my people, Juan just comparing you to LeBron and Trump. I'm attracted to your energy. Nah, you're not getting... all right, I was being nice. Ladies and gentlemen, let Juan have it. He just called y'all Donald Trump fans. Oh, yeah, and see, Juan, I got to give him love. He went live on One Media World Radio, and he was actually in his studio playing our station, and I believe Montez Miller was doing a photo shoot, and I thought that was so super cool. Thank you so much, Juan. I told you, that's my brother from another mother. We are like the little brothers that always fight each other, but we ain't gonna hurt each other. Adrian said, what you smoking, Juan? We're enjoying the music from Mesa this morning. And reminding you, get your tickets for the Big Come Home event. It's coming up. This Thursday at the Fox Theater, Friday night at Motown Museum, Saturday night we'll be at Huntington Place. Tiffany Irvin's getting a little bit mad at you, Juan. Get your coffee, get your juice, get your water. I got my smoothie. It's spinach and banana. Stronger than the force of gravity.
I'm attracted to your energy.
Yeah, you're attracted to my energy.
I can feel it when you're standing next to me.
Can you feel it? Am I radiating, baby?
I'm attracted to your energy. Attracted to you, baby.
Get ready for a brand new week. We're going to make it easy. We're just going to vibe all the way through till Friday, okay? Corey and I are going to be down at the Fox Theater just coming out to shake hands and all that sort of thing. We're not going to be playing music or performing. That will be the students from the Detroit Public School System. And we'd like for you to come out. It's going to be a beautiful day on Thursday. As a matter of fact, it's going to be beautiful all weekend. We're claiming that, okay? We'll be right back with more of your favorite music from Mesa on WJZD Radio, Detroit.com. You're listening to the Rise and Grind Morning Show on WJZD Radio, Detroit.com. It's the Tyrone E. Winfrey Sr. Come Home Alumni Hall of Fame Gala, Thursday, May 18th through Saturday, May 20th. It's time to reach out to all Detroit Public School alumni and let them know that it's time to come home. Come home so we can celebrate you. Come home to renew. Come home to remember. On Thursday, May 18th, enjoy an evening of fine arts at the Fox Theater at 6 p.m. On Friday, May 19th, take a stroll down memory lane by visiting your alma mater at our Alumni Day school visit. Later that evening, it's the all-alumni meet and greet from 5 p.m. until 9 p.m. at the historic Motown Museum with music provided by WJZD Radio. And on Saturday, dress to impress at the Alumni Hall of Fame Gala. This event will be black tie with a grand red carpet VIP reception hosted by Carolyn Clifford of WXYZ Channel 7. The Alumni Hall of Fame Gala begins at 6 p.m. with a gala afterglow reception at 8 p.m. Get your tickets at DetroitK12.org/comehome. That's DetroitK12.org/comehome. Hotel lodging and accommodations by Courtyard Marriott. It's the Tyrone E. Winfrey Sr. Come Home Alumni Hall of Fame Gala. It's the event of the year. Don't you dare miss it. There's jazz all over the city of Detroit, and this summer it's heading south. It's the Downriver Motor City Jazz Series. BAMCON Entertainment presents the Downriver Motor City Jazz Series at John Dingle Park, 4459 West Jefferson Avenue in Ecorse, Michigan. It's live jazz Saturday, June 3rd with the Detroit RSVP All-Stars. On June 10th, it's Dwayne Parham with Eric Watson. And on June 17th, it's the Kenneth Gill Ensemble. For more information, go to motorcityjazz313@gmail.com in partnership with the Ypsilanti Jazz Fest, sponsored by Downriver Community Federal Credit Union, Ecorse Public Schools, Downriver Bar and Grill, The Rollercade, All Season Lawn and Landscaping, BAMCON Entertainment, KC Cigars, AAA, Lions Club International, and WJZD Radio Detroit. It's the John E. Lawrence Summer Jazz Series 2023. This year's lineup is bigger and better than ever before, featuring jazz, funk, and soul. Lynn Roundtree, Norman Brown, Alexander Zonjic, Alex Bouillon, Gerald Albright, Tim Bowman, Paula Atherton, Dwayne Parham, and of course, John E. Lawrence. It all happens at Ford Lake Park, 9075 Huron River Drive, Ypsilanti, Michigan, from 7 until 9 p.m. It's Jazz by the Lake for 10 weeks straight. The John E. Lawrence Summer Jazz Series 2023, starting June 30th through September 9th. Every Friday, parking is just $5. The John E. Lawrence Summer Jazz Series 2023. Don't you dare miss it. Calling all cyclists, we're talking about the two-wheel pedal pushers that love a good long ride. It's the Ride for Equity kickoff from Detroit to Ferndale and back. It's the first leg of a 7-day ride from Detroit to Mackinac. It all starts on May 21st at 8 a.m. Get your bike ready for the big Ride for Equity kickoff, starting at Marygrove College and rolling into Ferndale on May 21st starting at 8 a.m. To register, go to bldrideforequity.org. This ride is to raise funds for black entrepreneurs and bring awareness to the importance of equity equitable funding practices. It's 7 days of biking from Detroit to Mackinac, and it all starts at the Big Ride for Equity kickoff from Detroit to Ferndale, May 21st at 8 a.m. on the campus of Mary Grove College. Go to bldrideforequity.org to register. Are you ready to ride? Next to your home, your car is probably the most important thing you own. If you're looking for a great car shop that genuinely cares about giving your car the best possible service, well, we found it. Go to Magic Quick Lube in Madison Heights. They're at 31371 John R. in Madison Heights, Michigan. At Magic Quick Lube, they stand out from the competition by giving you more than just an oil change. Magic Quick Lube does repair work to your car to keep you on the road, and they have weekly discounts to keep it affordable. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 until 7, on Saturday from 8 until 6, and Sundays from 10 till 5. Magic Quick Lube at 31371 John R. in Madison Heights. Call 248-307-1065. When you want an oil change and more, go to Magic Quick Lube. They were formed by the legendary Dr. Donald Byrd. The Blackbyrds are coming to Detroit with their 50th anniversary tour. Friday, July 14th, WJZD Radio Detroit presents the Blackbyrds at Masonic Temple. It's the Blackbyrds, one of the most important bands of our times, and they're coming with all of their hits. Friday, July 14th, WJZD Radio presents the Blackbyrds and their 50th anniversary tour. Tickets available at the Masonic Temple box office or online at boxofficeticketsales.com. The Blackbyrds are coming to the Masonic Temple in Detroit on July 14th at 7 p.m. Presented by your number one streaming station for jazz and R&B, WJZD Radio Detroit. Oh, you feeling that? Are you feeling it? July 14th, Friday. You have to get your tickets. I believe they go on sale next week, Corey. Corey, let me know if I'm wrong. I got to say good morning to Shelly K, Delron, Mellow Mike is with us, Big Anthony Henderson checking in from Kansas City, home of the Kansas City Chiefs, where our Detroit Lions will be starting our season with a win in KC. I'm going to throw that out there. Before we go on, I got to say a belated Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. And Phenomenal Mommy, good morning. I saw you during the commercial stop set. Happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there. Happy belated Mother's Day. From what I saw on Facebook, every mother had a wonderful, wonderful Mother's Day. And I want y'all to remember that because Father's Day is coming up, and we don't want no tie, and we don't want to be delegated to cooking our own dinner in the backyard on the grill. Y'all got to treat us with the same love that we showed y'all. My mom was in Texas, and I called her up, and me and my brothers, and Corey, Mom, now wants you to start calling and saying Happy Mother's Day. Corey is the adopted child. You too, Juan, and you too, Delron, and you too, Mike, and you too, Anthony. All y'all, I'm going to give y'all Mom's phone number. Hey, Happy Mother's Day, Mom. And she would be like, hey, baby. And when I was growing up, everybody called my mom, and they still do, So I would, Corey, I will make sure you get the number. Okay. So I hope all the ladies, all the mothers had a wonderful Mother's Day. Even if you're not a mom biologically, I'm sure at some point in time in your life, you gave some motherly advice to someone younger than you're a mom. That qualifies you. You don't have to be a biological mom to be a mother, and that's a beautiful thing. We are examining and just shining the spotlight on my friend, Miss Mesa Leak, and this is your memory pleaser for this morning, and what better song to use than this one? Ah, yes. I had the pleasure and privilege of emceeing for the band when this record came out. Royal Oak Music Theater, it was Incognito. Mesa Leak, born August 17, 1966, is an American jazz singer better known for her mononame, Mesa. She's well known by fans of smooth jazz for both her solo work and her work with the British band Incognito. Leak attended Milford High School in western Baltimore County. After high school, she studied music at Morgan State University in Baltimore City. Then she graduated with a degree in classical performance. There she performed as a member of the world-famous Morgan State University Choir under the direction of the late Nathan Carter. Leek met performer Stevie Wonder during a college performance.
For a train.
After receiving her degree from Morgan State University, Mesa headed to Southern California to perform with Stevie Wonder's female backup group, Wonderlove. While with Wonder, Mesa was a vocalist on the Jungle Fever soundtrack and performed on numerous television shows, including the Arsenio Hall Show, Oprah, and The Tonight Show.
Tell me who.
It was during an over-the-telephone audition in the early 1990s that Mesa became a member of the British jazz funk R&B band Incognito.
I'm drowning in.
And in 1992, she relocated to London and recorded Tribes, Vibes, and Scribes, featuring the hit single, Don't You Worry About a Thing. Since then, Mesa has appeared on over 7 Incognito recordings.
Deeper.
Do you remember this song? I remember cruising around, T-tops off.
What do I
No, back then it was sunroof open.
say?
Sunroof open, windows down,
Words
and just blasting this song.
before. What do I do when I'm feeling
Good morning, Ivy McCall down in Florida. Thank you so much for joining us.
place for me to run and hide?
And from wherever you're watching us, my man Captain is over in Las Vegas. Sandy is over in Las Vegas.
Smile and wished for more.
Mr. McAllister could be in anywhere, South Africa, LA, Dubai,
Dreaming.
the Happy Wanderer.
A giant step into the dark.
This is the Rise and Grind.
Caution.
The Rise and Grind morning is with you. Don Allen's here.
Tell me who was fool.
I hope to see each and every one of you at some point this weekend. Thursday at the Fox, Friday at the Motown Museum, Saturday at Huntington Place. If you see me Saturday, just look for the two sharpest guys in there. I'll be both of them.
Slowly drowning in
Get your coffee, get your juice, get your water, and get yourself on to work.
I'm drowning in deep water.
Still to come this hour.
Slowly drowning in
What's up, sis? My sister Delphine with us from Atlanta.
I'm drowning.
We are checking out the music of my girl, Mesa Leek.
Deeper, deeper, deeper. I'm drowning deep.
Coming up, Love is a Battlefield. Funny story about the next song you're about to hear.
The signs are right
I discovered this song. Actually, I didn't discover it. My ex discovered this song. And she told me about it. And she didn't know it was actually a remake from Pat Benatar. So I fell in love with the song instantly, the next song.
Tell me
And I pulled up in the Walmart, true story. And it was summertime. And I had the windows down and I'm blasting it. And these ladies walked by. They were moms, you know, Karen and Becky. And, and they heard it. They were like, and they started singing along. They was like, who is that singing? And I was like, that's Mesa. That is the Pat Benatar track, but that's Mesa singing it. And they fell in love with it. And we just got to talking. And now they listen to the station. But this one right here, this is the one that hooked me.
slowly drowning deeper, deep water. Oh, baby, I'm drowning.
Say what I think Mesa's voice, what makes it so special, is soulful. It's jazzy and soulful and sultry, all blended together. It's cool. This is the Rise and Grind morning.
I'm drowning deeper.
Don't forget, July 14th, save your money. Lauren King, good morning, sweetheart. Welcome to the Rise and Grind.
Deeper, deeper, so deep.
Why didn't you tell me that? I would have added it to the rotation. Last Chance for Love is beautiful, my favorite by her.
I'm drowning
Now's a good time to, tell me about that, Miss LaFay. Coming up next, Love's a Battlefield still to come. All My Life, Loving You is Easy. Where Do You Go? Mirrors. And we'll close out the hour with the Incognito track, Always There. Now, this, originally done by Pat Benatar, is the cover, Love's a Battlefield, from Mesa on WJZD Radio, Detroit. I love the way she moans. Isn't that cool? You're begging me to go. What does she say?
You're begging me to go and making me.
Mesa recorded her self-titled debut in 1995, followed by her second album, All My Life, in 2000.
Help me to know.
Then Out of the Blue in 2002, Smooth Sailing in 2004, Sweet Classic Soul in 2006. And in 2007, she produced Feel the Fire. In 2008, Metamorphosis peaked at #1 on Billboard's Top Contemporary Jazz Top 100 chart and number 13 on the Top R&B Hip Hop albums. In 2010, A Woman in Love, Mesa's 8th solo CD, debuted at #1 on the Contemporary Jazz charts. Mesa's 9th solo album, Motions of Love, released in November 2011, debuted at #1 on Billboard's Contemporary Jazz chart and #7 on the R&B charts.
We are strong.
Yes, she is.
No one can tell us we're wrong.
We're shining the spotlight today.
Searching our hearts for so long.
Got to do this one for Waldo. Waldo loves him some Mesa. And during one of his birthday parties, actually on his birthday, we all went and saw Mesa at the casino. And Mesa actually, announced his birthday, and he stood up, and it was really cool.
And when all this gets old,
Shout outs to his wife, because it was a collaboration of her and I who contacted Mesa's people, and she actually wished him a happy birthday on stage. It was really cool.
but if we get much closer, I could lose control. And if your heart surrenders, you need me to hold.
We are young.
We are young. Heartache to heartache, we stand. No promises, no demands. Love is a battlefield.
All right, sing it with me, y'all.
We are strong. No one can tell us we're wrong. Searching our hearts for so long. Both of us know it.
This is one of my favorites.
Love is a battlefield.
This is the Rise and Grind Morning with your man, Don Allen. Shining the spotlight on Mesa Leak this morning. Mesa has also collaborated with well-known jazz performers like Gerald Beasley, Rick Braun, Will Downing, Jason Miles' Soul Summit, Rhythm Logic, Jonathan Butler, and Pieces of a Dream. In 2009, Mesa won the very first New Soul Train Award named for the brand's new owners, Centric.
We are strong.
The Centric Award, Soul Approved Underground.
We're wrong.
Mesa was a spokesperson in relation to respiratory let me see if I can say this right. Syncytial virus, RSV, a disease that can be fatal to premature babies. She appears in RSV PSA commercials with her son Jazz, sponsored by the March of Dimes. Mesa continues to live in Baltimore. She has a son named Jazz. I wonder what it's like having a mom like Mesa. I know she can cook because she does a lot of videos from her kitchen. We're shining the spotlight on my girl Mesa. And she was really sweet when I met her back in the day on WJZZ. And some things never change because she's still the same. Felicia Faye, good morning. Lauren King is with us. We're examining Mesa Lee this morning. I want you guys to join me because I made a post. I found a post on Facebook and I got a lot of kickback from it.
The morning sun is
So, want you guys, let me tell you just a tad bit about it if I can get this page changed.
without your touch. And though I've never seen your sweet face, it doesn't matter.
Oh, really? I didn't know she had a version of that. Thank you, Felicia Faye.
I've been
Felicia Faye says, check out Mesa's version of Come Go With Me, originally done by Teddy Pendergrass. That's got to be fire.
wait. I've been loving you all my life.
Be sure and join us on Wednesday, the hot topic of the day, which is about a statement I found and I reposted on Facebook. And it said, men are not intimidated by strong women. It's just that too many women believe that being rude and aggressively unpleasant makes them strong. No, it makes you insufferable. And it's not that men can't handle you, but men prefer not to in light of better options.
No one understands.
I posted this and I received a hailstorm of comments. So we're going to address this on Wednesday's show.
I know you're real.
And I mean, guys, you know what I'm talking about when you meet a woman and she just being rude and she says he just can't handle a strong woman. No, it's not. You're not being a strong woman. You're being a rude woman.
Preparing a house of love.
Thank you, Delron.
You and me.
Well, we're going to address that on Wednesday's show. I want you to stick around for it. That's going to be some fire.
I've been loving you all
And I know all men and some women
for you to come.
have, and gone through this when you're trying to meet somebody and they just give you that, like, I'm better than sort of vibe. You know what I'm talking about? So we're going to talk about it. And then they turn around, he can't handle all of this. Not much there to handle, honey. Thank you, Tiffany.
I've been loving you,
Adrian found that kind of funny.
waiting for you to come.
Or was it my impression of a snobby woman? He can't handle all of this.
When I fall into your arms.
Personally, I gotta, I'm not dating anybody, but my thing is I enjoy it. Good morning, Captain. It's ugly and not godly. You're very true. That's very correct, Tiffany. But we're going to address it. Personally, I kind of think it's funny when a woman, Mr. McAllister, how are you doing? We are examining the music of Mesa this hour. Keith, are we doing a big birthday celebration for you this year?
Loving you all my life.
This is who you need to bring.
Fall into your arms.
D Webb, what's going on, baby?
I've
Time to rise and grind on a Monday morning. We've been checking out the music of my girl Mesa all hour long.
I've been loving you all my life. Waiting for you.
Keith, where are you this morning? So far, I've heard from my people over in the Philippines. I've heard from my people in Germany, in Italy, in Greece. Where are you lingering about it? I know Keith could be in Dubai, South Africa, LA. Happy Monday to you and yours, and happy Mother's Day, belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
How
Hey,
you
baby.
doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, you okay, baby?
Can't wait to see you. I miss
Can't wait to see you either. You're a little sexy, thick behind.
Deep brown eyes,
Talk to me.
straight to my heart.
Still to go music from Mesa called Where Do You Go? Mirrors, and we'll close out the show with Always There.
You blew my mind,
Just got back in California, huh?
straight from the start.
Make it a great day, Miss Webb.
Oh, your touch is so healing. Oh,
But like I said,
loving you is easy.
how many of us have run into that one person? We're just trying to be kind and want to meet them. We found them attractive, or we wanted to get to know a person better. And when you finally got up the nerve, or you got the position and timing was right, thank you, King, that you walk up to a woman and she gives you that, she's a snob. And then they turn around and say, he just couldn't handle all this. I'm too much a woman and all of that nonsense. We're not intimidated by you, but you're not a strong woman either. That is a facade, my dear. We're going to talk about it on Wednesday, so I want you to join me for the Rise and Grind Wednesday morning. Don't forget, this Thursday, an evening of fine arts at the Fox Theater, Detroit Public Schools District. That's how we kick off the Tyrone E. Winfrey Sr. All Alumni Hall of Fame Gala. This Thursday. This Friday, we will be at the Motown Museum. Me, Mellow Mike. I think DJ E.T. is going to be there as well. And we're just going to turn up so everybody can get a chance to put eyes on each other. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Angela Maria. Welcome to the Rise and Grind. And Angela Bishop is here. How are you, Miss Bishop? That's what I'm saying, Tiffany. Thank you so much, Angela. This is how we start our Monday morning off. Weatherman says it's going to be a wonderful day in the Motor City. Be careful, though, because it's going to get kind of cool this evening. And yes, I will be on the air Friday. Albeit kind of brief, because I got to be over at the Motown Museum as well. I am going to be everywhere this summer. And I will post the schedule for everywhere the radio station will be this summer. We are going to be in Ecorse for the Downriver Jazz Series. We're going to be in Ypsilanti for the John E. Lawrence Jazz Festival. We are going to be in Southfield for the Kimmy Horn Jazz Festival. It's your anniversary. Oh, I got to give you a shout out, John. Happy birthday, Mindy. We're also going to be at the Detroit Jazz Festival. Let's see. Oh, yeah, by all means, July 14th, we will be at the Masonic Temple as WJZD Radio presents the Blackbirds. I'm fired up. I'm going to be your MC. You know a brother got to go out and buy a new suit, right? I know just what I'm going to do, too. Oh, boy. It's going to be fire on that stage. I'm going to tell you. That's all I'm going to say. July 14th. Tickets go on sale next week. Get your tickets at the Masonic Temple box office. Wait a minute. Hold on. Now, let me think. I'm trying to bring up what Miss McAllister just said. Keith says, keep smiling and tell her as long as you love yourself, I'll keep it moving because I'm a God-loving man and a God-fearing man, too. You see, Keith is absolutely correct because, sometimes it's just not worth it. Seek the pleasures No, I don't think you. Corey says he's going to buy me a new suit. Now, bring your checkbook, bruh. If you want to buy me a new suit, you got to buy the tie, the shirt, the socks, the shoes, and the cologne that goes along with that. But getting back to what Keith was saying, that, you have to tell, sometimes you just have to, you shouldn't even have to say that. Good morning, Bernadette from Georgia. Me and Bernadette go way back. She was living on St. Mary's. I was on Murray Hill. But we're going to talk about that conversation. That's our Wednesday hot topic. It's based on a post that I saw in Facebook, and I shared it just to see what would happen. And I received like a gazillion comments from both men and women. The post was, let me read it for you. It said, men are not I found it said men are not intimidated by strong women. It's just that too many women believe that being rude and aggressively unpleasant makes them strong. No, it makes you insufferable. It's not that men can't handle you, but that men prefer not to in light of better options. So first, tomorrow on Wednesday, we will define what a strong woman truly is. Then we will look at what a strong woman truly is not. You know what I'm saying? And why is there an immediate disconnect on the initial meeting in itself? Gil Clark, what's going on? We're going to define what a strong woman is and what a strong woman isn't on Wednesday. So perhaps, we can get around all of this nonsense. Because I'm not going to lie to you. When I was younger, it doesn't affect me now because, quite frankly, I don't care. I've met people women who, they kind of appear to be snobbish. I'm like, you don't even know me. And perhaps you don't want to know me. And if you don't want to know me, that's fine too. But let's not waste each other's time and you don't have to be rude about it. Just say, I'm sorry. Now, I've had women tell me, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. And I'm cool with that. At least she was frank and honest with me. That's not being a snob, guys. Don't get it twisted. If a woman says, I'm sorry, I'm not interested, or I'm with somebody, that's not being a snob. That's just her being honest. Oh, you'll be in town on Wednesday? All right, Bernadette, you gotta let me know. I want to come up. We gotta throw one back. Me, you, Cena, find Daryl Johnson too. So you can't get it twisted. Don't misunderstand a woman when she says she's sorry. If she says she's not interested, hey, one man's ceiling is another man's floor. Same thing with women. Or maybe she's just got her eye on someone else. This is the Rise and Grind. We're going to address all of these fun facts. And I want to hear what you guys have to say. So I'm going to, open it wide up. And you guys can shoot your comments in. But why do women think they're being a strong woman when in actuality you're just being a rude bitch? There, I said it. I tried to be zipping around, dancing around the word I wanted to use. And then don't get me wrong, because guys can be those rude bitches too, We're shining the light on my girl, Mesa. Bernadette says, but wrong with being friends? I don't understand. This is the Rise and Grind Morning. Your man, Don Allen, is here with you, baby. Stay with us all day long. At 12 noon, my man from Italy, Maurizio D'Aduzio, has your jazz house mix at 12 noon. Perfect thing that goes with lunch. Then my man Kyle Lamont has you this afternoon for the afternoon drive, 2 to 6. We give you jazz at sunset at 6 p.m. DJ Mellow Mike is in at the Master Suite, 8 p.m. Gene Edwards, you remember him from WJCZ. He's in at 10, and my girl Van Ness has you at midnight. Of course, J Squares is going to take you into the early morning hours, and it'll be O'Neal Stevens at 6 a.m. And yeah, I heard about the other radio station that says they're jazz and R&B. You know I love competition. Yeah, she might, but she's like, well, you did tell the truth, son. See, you don't get in trouble when you're grown and you're telling the truth and you use that word. It's when you're lying and when you're angry and you use that word. Don't forget, July 14th, the Blackbirds. WJZD presents, the keyword there, presents the Blackbirds at Masonic Temple. I cannot wait. Looking forward to it. I'm going to tell you the honest to God truth. Me, Corey, and Marvin Yates have been working ourselves crazy. I mean, Corey and Marvin and myself have been working ourselves feverishly crazy to get this show together, to put it together for you guys. We want you guys to come out. The Blackbirds haven't been here in like 20 or 30 years. So, Mario Taliaferro. That boy's got an Italian name if I ever heard one. Mario Taliaferro. What's going on, my big brother? But we want you to come out July 14th, Friday night, Masonic Temple. It'll be WJZD Radio and the Blackbirds. Oh, wow, the hour's almost up? Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. See, I got a new computer here, and actually I got 1, 2, 3, 4 screens in front of me. You know, so it's becoming quite confusing. Okay. So look, I got one more song. Cool. I can easily say it in there. But oh, Donna Mitchell. Good morning, Donna. How you doing, baby? I didn't see you sneak in. I hope you guys have yourselves a wonderful day today. Be the blessing that I know that you truly are. Be better today than you were yesterday, which is going to be hard because you were the bomb yesterday. It was Mother's Day and you just took care of Mama. Shout outs to my brother, Dr. Kerry Ranson, my other brother, Ray, and my other brother, Ray. Shout out to Marvin Yates, Corey Brown, Carolyn Brown. And we have a new staff member. Her name is Jennifer, and she didn't know I was going to mention her name this morning. But we're going to kind of break her in slowly starting this week. You'll get a chance to meet her too. This is the final song of the hour. Guys, it's been a blast. It always is when I'm hanging around with you guys. Go out there and make it a great day on purpose. Do it with authority. Do it because it's the right thing to do.
Such a good feeling.
And if you ever need us, you ever want us, if you're like me and you thank God every time I think about you, just reach out because we're always going to be there. Thank you, Tiffany. Mwah. Carl Holmes, bass player extraordinaire. We're always here for you. We look forward to seeing you July 14th at Masonic Temple as WJZD Radio brings the Blackbirds to the Motor City. I'll be back with you Wednesday for the Rise and Grind and the hot topic of the day. And I will see you this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at the Fox Theater, at the Motown Museum, and Huntington Place. I want you guys to come out and support us. We're going to be wherever you need us to be to support you. We're always there, baby. It has been my pleasure to be with you this morning. May it be the blessing I know that you are. Make somebody smile. Your mission today, in fact, is make God smile this morning. Have such a wonderful day. Be such a great person today. Be such a great person today. The best person you could possibly be. And watch God smile. And you'll know He's smiling. The blessings are just going to just pour out on you. It's going to be a beautiful thing. I'm loving it. Now get out there and make it a great day on purpose. Do it with authority. And remember to make each and every day count. We are WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day on purpose. Do it with authority. We out.